Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
1,000 decibels, super carbide. Burn this track to the ground with V8 sound. Put your name in lights. Oh, oh, with the bets tonight. It's a 1,000 decibels, super carbide. Burn this track to the ground with V8 sound. Burn this track to the ground. Come on now, put your name in lights.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the RaceKraft Simulations V8 Bets Split 4 Friday Night Chook Raffle. And what is more special than a Friday night Chook Raffle than being in the calling box with the great Mark Dial, Michael Hayes, Scotty Perrins, and our special guest star tonight, Mr. Steve Vella. How are we, gentlemen?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Very well, thanks, John.
Good to hear. Good to hear that you're all well. And of course, tonight we are racing in round 8. It's hard to believe season 26 is coming to a close. Season 27 not too far away, with entries opening up this week, then being due before the end of the last race, which is only a couple of weeks away, of course. And tonight we are racing at the one and only Suzuka circuit in Japan. It is a very interesting circuit, to say the least. Very, very technical, very, very difficult to navigate around in these Gen 3 cars. We start on the start-finish straight, heading downhill into the aptly named first turn, which is actually 2 corners, turns 1 and 2. We then come up through the famous S-curve. I'd rather heard it called Esses. I've heard it called many things, but it's the S-curve. That is the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 complex, where we come up through the rise over the Dunlop curve into the Degner curve, turn 8, turn 9 complex. Underneath, this is one of the only circuits in the world that is an actual figure 8 layout, where we go underneath, up the hill through 10 into the famous hairpin, and then we come out of the hairpin through the right-hander, turn 12 into turn 13, 14, the aptly named spoon curve because of the shape of the circuit through that part. We then come screaming down the hill and back up again and go over the circuit, coming into the famous 130R curve at turn 15. Very, very technical, and also a reminder of the great Jules Bianchi, who passed away at that corner. We then come down, of course, into turn 16 and 17 and turn 18. I've just got to take a phone call. I'm going to hand this over to you, Hazy, while I do the flyby.
No problem. So I have no idea what sort of aeroplane we're flying in tonight, but it's a pretty cool one with wings and stuff, as you would expect it to be. Track's off to our left here. Great bit of flying. Looks fantastic. And really great countryside through there.
It does look good.
Yeah, never been there myself, but wow, that'd be a fantastic place to live.
Yeah, definitely an interesting part of the world in good old Japan. We also have ourselves the grid that we've got to talk about. But before we do that, I have been lucky enough to get the roving social media reporter from Australian Sim Racing Group, who was up at the 12 hour, and he has posed a couple of questions to a couple of our V8 Bets legends. So let's just play this piece for you, and everyone can have a bit of a watch, bit of a listen. Hobbo's asking the tough questions.
G'day, Pete Baxter, CX2 Reality Sim Racing. Also a bit involved in the admin for the Pro Series as a Reserves Chief Steward.
Hi, my name is Mike Korolev. I am one of the admins for the OSR Oceanic Sim Racing League. I currently race in the V8 Dev Series, and we've run Scops for 10 years, hosted multiple different series for God knows how long. Simon Black and myself have been members of the OSR League and iRacing since 2008.
Has to be Bulldog. John Van Ree has sandbags in his boot.
No,
Every time.
no, he's weak as piss.
Yeah, but
He'll crumble.
John crashes into Rob all the time, and Bulldog's always in front.
Okay, Bulldog.
Oh, John's not going to like that, is he?
John's consistency. I think Bulldog would crash into Van Ree. So who's P3?
Rob, CX2 reality.
Rob Baxter. Rob Baxter. Yep.
Yeah, gotta
Yeah,
go
Rob
for it,
Baxter. Yeah. Bob Jane.
Oh, no, I'll give that to Van Ree.
You ran Van Ree?
Yeah, I'll give that to Van Ree. The sandbags even out the wear on the tyres, so he's actually really good. I think, yeah, Bulldog's just a little bit harsh in the corners.
No, he's just slow. He won't wear out tyres. Van Ree.
Ooh.
Gee.
Is that against each other? Because I tell you
Van
what...
Ree, Van Ree is well known to protect his rear from any wayward attack. Like if someone's going to have a lunge at him from behind, he's pretty good. He's pretty good at shutting the door. You won't get in. He's like a steel trap. So
Well,
I'm going to go Van Ree.
Well, but Bulldog does have the one touch is a warning.
Oh yeah. First one was a warning. Second one you're in the
Second
bushes.
one you're
Yeah,
in the
but I mean,
bushes.
he's Bulldog.
Yeah. Okay. We'll err on Van Ree, but yeah.
Yeah, he's a tight ass.
Dangerous, but yeah.
He's a tight ass. He won't let you in.
Yeah. Oh, Bulldog, because he wins more than Van Ree.
Well, no, I'm going to go with Van Ree. I'll take John.
All right. Well, you put John in RSI colours. I'll put Bulldog in reality colours with his pool guys,
Right.
and we'll go for there for season 27.
Okay.
Done.
Yeah, that's fine. Easy. I know
We've got
I've
TBC,
lost.
Muppets, I'm telling you, they're everywhere. Huge thank you to Hobo for making that one happen. Just a bit of a laugh, bit of fun, and that boys, of course, up at the 12 hour together on the weekend. What I really, really want to know is what is in those cups, because it surely ain't coffee. Anyway, let's have a look at the grid. We do have a race here we have to get a little bit serious about as we throw that one up and get rid of the green flashing. And we have Matt Day on pole with a 2:07.35. That is a cracking time. And he lines up alongside Southern Cross Racing's David Galley. They absolutely jumping ahead of the guns there, because there's one thing we didn't do. We'll do real quick. Easy slipping. We'll do real quick. Let's have a look at the championship first. So championship, Michael Power is leading from Glen, Boyce. Bruce Galloway in third. Steve Vella in fourth. Braden O'Loughlin is in fifth. And in sixth is Robert Baxter. Seventh is Joseph Granshaw. Michael Hayes in eighth in front of the great Mark Dial. Dominic Tennille is rounding out the top 10. All very, very tight. And that is all taken into consideration that you have 2 drop rounds being used. And we'll go back to that grid before we go any further. So second row, Bruce Galloway, Steve Vella. So we start to see our championship players step up on the mark. And then we have Mark Peck, last week's race winner, on the third row, lining up alongside Glen Boyce from Southern Cross Racing. Rob Baxter from CX2 Reality Racing is in seventh, lining up alongside Shane Patterson from WKMP. Robbie Williams is entertaining us on the fifth row from Player One with Joseph Granshaw from Unhinged Sim Sports. On the sixth row is Dominic Tennille from Unhinged, lining up alongside the rat bag himself, Dan Page, as we go over to the seventh row with Craig Rose from Quantum Racing, line up alongside Shannon Morgan from Unhinged. Scotty Perrins all the way back, lining up alongside Vaughan Robinson on the eighth row. Bit far back, Scotty. Any reason for that?
Went a bit wide in the first lap of my qualifying and got off track.
That'll do it every time. And then, of course, on the 9th row, we've got Michael Power from Southern Cross Racing. This is where the championship names are. Braden O'Loughlin back here as well from Frog Leap Juiced. On the 10th row, Darren Free from W2 Motorsports lines up alongside Dougie Wright from Old Mates and Sons. 11th row, Anthony Rewett from SLS Racing lines up alongside the great South Australian himself, home of the MotoGP, Sean Slater from HJR Team Jinx Shifters. On the 12th row is David Baldock lining up alongside Michael Hayes. Reckon he would have been looking daggers out the side of your eyes there, Hazy. And
I'm
then
back here for a bit of moral support, mate. You've been picking on him so much, I dropped back to make sure he was all right.
Greggy Shelton lines up on the next row for Mustangs North Queensland with Brendan McLean from Unhinged. On the 14th row is Kurt Heath from Apex League Esports. And then we also have Pete Morris from Fishy Motorsports alongside him. 15th row is Gunther von Nordschleife, David Worrell from WKP Sim Sports. He lines up alongside David Logsdale from 266 Sim Racing. And then we move on to the 16th row with Dale Harvey from Unhinged. And he lines up alongside one MLT's Darren Vermey. On the 12th row, on the next row, we have Tim Vermey from 1MLT lining up alongside Hayden McAndrews. Blake Warboys is our safety car driver. The great man himself, winning the last of the Pro Series qualifying races just a week ago. And here he is now leading the Split 4 boys in the safety car. He's got Dave Coleman in the big job, in the big chair again, doing what he has to do. And then we have Simon Black, who didn't set a time. Mike Corliff didn't set a time. Too busy holding a microphone, apparently. Some Muppet, Ashley Hall didn't set a time. Phil Marsh didn't set a time. And the great Craig Schultz has come in and helped out in race control with Mr. Coleman. That is the grid, boys. Any thoughts on that?
Well, someone missing.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Rumor has it was a little bit too. There was chance of rain in the air, and you were worried about getting your hair messed up.
I don't have a lot of hair to mess up, so that wouldn't have been the case.
Can't win if you don't turn up.
Well, there you go, Baldock. It wasn't his hair, so it must be the other thing you were talking about. You do realise that Baldock will claim this as a win. Good job, Mark.
Bulldog claims a heat win as a win, so, doesn't really matter.
I reckon it might be time that we light the wick on this one. Get it started. Let's have a look what rolls out. I think it's going to be an interesting race, and don't get to do the weather too well in the old SDK, but I can tell you that there is chance of a rain within the next hour. That's all I'm going to say, and I'll get rid of my measly weather box. Couldn't see anyway. So rain within the next hour. That is the prognosis at the moment. So just keep an eye on the weather. Anything could happen. And we will light the wick on this one and get it going once I get my cheat sheet in front of me. And that's the one I want there. Righto. Let's get going. And so all on the grid, all eyes on Matty Day, Dave Galley going down into the aptly named first turn. Engines are revving. We are away. Looks like Galley, SDK playing fun, but will sort itself out by the end of the first lap. Matt Day is listed away. Steve Vella on the inside. What a move. Gets it done, but it is Day all the way. He is going to lead Vella from Galley, Boyce. Working our way back a little bit further. Looks like we're coming around the corner in 2s and 3s. Bit further back. Jump on with Simon Black. He's up the inside. He's gone. He's back. He's Black. He's there. And still there. It is very packed down the back here, though. Simon Black still jumping around everywhere. Oh, there he is. He just popped up in front of me. Sorry, Simon.
You got him.
I'll use that other excuse. I didn't see you there. As Matt Day has definitely cleared out from Steve Vella.
He's legged it.
Legged it well and truly.
Yeah, he had a really good start.
And Joseph Crenshaw in 7th. Looks like everyone's starting to film out. Robbie Williams putting some pressure on Patterson. And we're definitely moving along here. Yeah, car sound's back. Apologies. That one's on me. And just going to go a little bit further back. Freer, Bulldog. There's our good friend Mike Corliff. He's already up 6 spots. You don't call this guy Moses for nothing. Putting a lot of pressure on Brendan McLean now. All full noise. He has a look up the inside. Is he going to have a crack here? Oh, he does. Oh. Lane goes a little wide. Oh!
No.
That is some big action as we drop back down to Steve Vella now. Under pressure from Dave Galley. Plenty of action on lap 1. And of course that forecast is looking like we're going to see some showers in the next 40 minutes. What are your thoughts at this stage, looking about that forecast and knowing where you're sitting in the pack, boys?
A
Gary.
little sprinkle on its way. Not worried at all.
I had 0 practice on this track, and it's slippery enough as it is without the water.
It is a shocking place.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I was lucky to get up to P2 with the 2 in front of me. Had a bit of wheel spin on the start, so I had a good launch.
Oh, there's Simon Black there, stuck. I wonder who damaged his car. SDK didn't get rid of Mr. Wall, boys. Bit surprised by that one. Let's just try something, see if we can... Oh, it should clear in a second.
Maybe they know how quick he is and just expect him to be at the front.
See if this comes back. Knowing my luck, it won't. But Matt Day doing very, very well. No, Wallboy's still there. Interesting. Interesting driving by Blake. Dave Vella under pressure still from Galley. Going a bit further back down, Page under pressure from Galloway. As we start lap 3. Working our way a little bit further back down the order. Patterson, Williams, Chen Morgan in the middle of this packet as well. Very technical track. Only, you know, I sort of did 2 laps on Wednesday night and... Oi, Shen, it's over to the right, son. Ooh, drifted out that way. Bring it back on safe, cross the grass, yep. Nice re-entry. Very tough place.
It was a tricky track to get a run on anyone to try and pass at this early stage.
Well, I spotted for Stoney on Tuesday night in ASR, and it was really a track where you needed clear nose, clear area, and not overdrive the car, make it work for you. Hello, David.
It was a stitch up.
What was a stitch?
Absolute stitch up.
What's a stitch up?
You and your bloody mates.
You keep telling me I've got no mates.
Unbelievable. Well, they know that I'm better than you because Garloff picked you and then goes, well, I know I'm going to lose. So.
What I'm going to laugh more at is the fact that Brenton Hobson knows the fact that Brenton Hobson knows who you are.
Of course he does. Everyone does. Most popular guy in bets.
Truth
Now,
is, he didn't know, so they had to show him a few videos before he jumped on the mic, so he knew what he was talking about.
Hey, where's Dial? I can see the good-looking Mark on the totem, but I can't see Mark Dial. Where's he? What's going on there?
I'm
Didn't
so
turn
good
up.
I didn't need to be there. That's how good I am, mate. I already finished, so I was in the next split.
Scared of the
Rob
rain.
Baxter's gone in for an earlier trip down the lane.
That's very early.
His strategy. Interesting strat, particularly the weather that's coming.
I tell you what, if it rains on here, this being an older track, it's not going to have the drainage like newer tracks because they haven't updated it. Thank you, Dave Worrell, for that information.
I was about to ask where you got that information from.
Well, you know, you actually sounded like you actually sounded like you knew what you were talking about, then, Dave. Well, that's the first.
Yeah, I know, but that's why no one was going to believe it came from me. So,
Who?
wait, what?
Who?
What was left-hand tyre man, aren't
I thought you were just going as the mascot.
Oh, so I've got to dress up as a flamingo. Bloody fantastic.
You wouldn't
Gosh.
have to dress up. You already
Pink.
are.
I thought I was a horse, you knucklehead.
Of course, for those who don't read V8 Sleuth on Facebook, Dave Worrell from Vets will be campaigning a Kia Stinger at the Bathurst 6 Hour at Easter. And I'm a bit more worried about the pit crew that he's going to have there. Two of the refuelers involved in Vets, and then our gopher is a South Australian Vets member.
Woohoo! Make sure you
I-
like his page. Was it TCB Racing?
TCB Racing, yep.
Yes, make sure you go on Facebook and like his page.
I hope
Helps with sponsorship.
Refuel him.
What's that, mate?
Because Zippy, he would make it home.
Zippy, nah, Zippy's not with us.
Oh, that's a good thing.
No, I'm the chock, wheel and clean-up man in the refueling crew. And our regular safety car driver is not with us tonight. He is our dead man switch on the fuel rig, so... Very, very, very interesting experience when you go across the pit line, in the pit lane to refuel a car. Let's have a look at Robbie Williams. He's in a bit of a battle here with Pato and Michael Power. Mick Power's up 5 spots. He's working his way through slowly. Ooh,
I think one of the worst corners on the track is this one coming up here.
this one, yeah.
Oh, it's a shocker.
Particularly when everyone started, but he's putting sand all over it.
Yeah.
Not preempting anything, but it's horrible in the wet.
Oh, I was thinking rain's probably only about 20 minutes away, Dave, just saying.
No, because you said that the rain won't come till the end of the race, last few laps, so there's not going to be any rain.
You listened to me, didn't you?
That was my first mistake.
Maybe Steve should take us on a lap before the rain comes.
Yeah, I think we might do that. Let's just go under here, under here. Righto, Mr. Vella.
All right, oh, down into second gear through here. Short shift into third. Try and keep it straight. Flat to the boards here. Definitely don't want to get a lock up on a tyre coming into here. It'll send you wide. So down into fourth and then to third. Hold it wide and then cut in. So I was tying with fourth and third through here, but the car just seems to want to push. I think a little bit less throttle to try and get the nose in. So you can see I'm changing gears quite a bit, up and down. This one's another tricky one. Car wants to push out to the right. So short shift into fourth. Try and stop the back from kicking around. Try and hug it into the right. Stay off the ripple strip into third. The tricky corner. This one's another tight onto the right. I was tying with first and second here, but second seemed to be the best. Trying to hug it to the right here without the back sliding out too much. Then into fourth, I think I was doing through here, and then third. Try and hug it in tight. Try and ease it out so the back doesn't kick out. So very little practice on this track. It was only just before the race that I got in to do some laps. Trying to pick a marker for here and trying to keep it tight was difficult. And on the brakes hard. Trying to hit that ripple strip. And there we go. There's a lap.
Thanks, Steve.
Oh, well done, mate.
Quite a few of those corners, it was just so tricky because, like you're saying, you sort of change your gear and it wants to push one way and you change gear and start accelerating, and then the arse end just wanted to flick around on you.
Very tricky track.
It'd be a nightmare in the wet, that's all I'm saying.
For a bloke,
rain.
for a bloke wet behind the ears like you, Baldy, it should be fairly easy. A few little battles around the track. Sean Slater, this little battle here, putting some pressure on Scotty Parents. And he
Yeah,
goes,
just couldn't
what?
make that gap bigger.
Just like any other tsunami, typhoon, they blow in and blow out. Dave Baldock has left the room.
I'm sure we'll see his comments in the chat though.
Oh, we'll see something, don't worry. Oh, what's your dial? He'd be gloating about his win.
He can gloat. You don't get many.
He's well up on the Bulldog Cup.
A what?
The Bulldog Cup.
Never heard
Well,
of
that's what I call it.
Be a tin mug, wouldn't it?
Oh,
South Australia, they wouldn't know.
hey, it's where the home of the MotoGP.
Yeah, oddly so. Anyway.
That's trying to make
Braden's
some
under a
moves
bit of
here.
pressure,
Yeah, Slat's looking racy. But again, when Slat's not racy. And wow, Packy is doing well again. What's happening to him? Great to see. Well, Damon, I did get on the blower this week after his race win and his no-show last Friday night. I did get on the blower to team boss, Mr. Crosby, and asked what's going on with Pecky, and the rumour has it he's not talking to Crosby. So, oi! Huggy, right, going for a little bit of a trip out there. Rumour has it he's not talking to Cros, so I think that might be what's going on with Pecky.
I had a good conversation with him Sunday night. Sent him a quick message. Told him the better Mark was followed him home.
This race is
Yeah, he would have
starting.
accepted that as fact.
Here it is, the great Pecky himself.
He didn't dispute it.
Sweet. Lap 8.
Lap 8, yep.
Fuel will get you about 11 or 12 laps.
Yeah, it should get you 12.
Interesting to see whether everyone
Ooh,
tries to run their tanks down. or-
Pecky. Just give it to Boyce, son.
I think he's trying to fuel save. He figured he'd just tuck in and get an extra lap out of it.
I think he just wanted to be the little spoon in the spoon curve. Let Boyce be the big spoon. Gonna have a look here, though.
Oh, he's looking again.
Oh, this is good racing.
Tight.
Dan Page now looking to get involved as well.
He's got a run on here, I think.
Oh, he's having a look. He's coming to the outside, inside. Oh, he's just lost it.
Did he pull it up?
Yep.
Not survive. Oh, he does.
Nice. Not
Nice.
smooth.
Chat's gone quiet. They're all enthralled into the
Yeah.
quality of racing we're having at the moment.
We're just waiting to see what the weather does. Well, it's just another exciting battle back here. Big Power needs to make some moves here on Williams. Boyce getting away, Vella getting away. Probably lucky.
Sideways.
Probably lucky Grenshaw's a bit further back.
It wouldn't be too far away now, the race.
Getting a bit
Definitely within the
overcast.
next hour for sure.
He's getting a bit of overcast. Oh, yeah, very interesting setup here. Dave, Vella, Galley, Boyce leading out of the guys up front. And then we go, of course, Page, Peck, Daniil, Grenshaw, Power. Robbie Williams, Pato. Work our way down the order. Bruce Galloway, all the way back. He's made a stop and he's all the way back in 33rd. As we see Power and Patterson dive in. I think rain is about 15 minutes away at this stage. I think the idea was dive in now and you'll get a couple of more laps with a fresh set of slick tyres before having to make your wet tyre stop.
B8 strategy.
An interesting play. Let's jump on the
Yeah,
sladder.
As long as it's a light sprinkle, you're fine. You can run slicks for a couple of laps on a sprinkle.
Of course, as I mentioned before, this place very synonymous to typhoons. I've seen Formula One races abandoned here in the past due to rain.
Is that when they have large puddles and the entire track's covered with water?
Yeah, something like that. It won't range, they changed the setup to be more dry friendly, yeah. Shouldn't have listened to Jamie. Would have been nice if iRacing
So
gave us
did
a
Split
choice
One
and we
have
could
rain?
go with the wet or dry. No,
No, they didn't get you, right?
No rain for
no
split
rain
one.
for split one.
Fans looked like they were going to open up, but they didn't make it.
I wouldn't think Split 4 would have rain because we normally don't, and every time everyone else does.
Yeah, that's true.
Nah, it was our
So
turn
we
last
we
night.
normally try to stay consistent.
It's a good change if it rains.
We're having a bit of a look here, Hazy.
Yeah, Vaughan does a good job of covering off. So
Thought he was about to send it on Slater there.
Matty Day's
Yeah.
in.
Any day you're starting to see the big names roll in, seeing Galley, Boyce, Peck, Tennille, the great Michael Hayes
Oh,
yeah, some
lucky.
continues.
cars only
I
got
had-
11 laps.
I had enough fuel for another lap here, so I was lucky.
Someone in the chat saying I messed up and gave Split 1's weather to Split 4.
Thank you.
I think it's the same person that messed up for season 27 and gave car 37 to somebody else. It'll look good on a green WKMP Mustang. Just saying. The green 37.
Have we locked down whether the blue cars switch into white for next season?
I haven't rolled the dice on what I'm doing yet. Still 2 races. He could not finish in both races and I beat him, so mathematically there's still a chance.
How are you going for fuel, Hazy?
Yeah, good. My dashboard's very accurate, so I can pretty much run it to the lap.
This will be your last lap, you think?
Yeah, Bella's in.
What are we on? 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could only get 12 out of it.
Yeah, if it was going to rain, it would have been great if it was going to rain right now when we went into the pits.
Well, it depends on what your teammates are saying that are still out on the track.
Well, I've got no teammates.
If you got a teammate screaming out at you and going, "Oh, I can see a bit of rain in the air and it's just falling on my windscreen," you might be going,
yeah.
"You know what? It's time to chuck some wet weather tyres on."
Yeah.
He
You've
raced
got
later.
about, what, 3 laps?
No, you keep going, Steve. Yeah. You got about 3 laps, I reckon. That's what I worked on. You had about 2
Yeah.
to 3 laps once you put the tyres on.
Yeah, to get some heat into them,
Hmm.
especially with the wets, yeah. So Vaughan, did he pit? Must
Vaughan?
have.
Yeah, he pitted on lap 2,
Ah, right, okay.
I think.
And it's a few raindrops in the air, it just look like.
Yeah,
it's
it does look
starting
like
to
it.
rain.
And a few more.
Looks like snow.
And lucky
Oh,
for me,
yeah.
my teammate gave me the heads up and I got wet weather tyres on.
I think it's getting a bit slippery. It is getting very slippery out there, I think.
Have you
Yeah,
got
it's just-
a thing for tyre choice, John?
Nah. This okay,
Oh,
leaves me
okay.
lacking a few things here.
So I
Definitely
can
see
tell
the
you that
race.
Joseph's got wets on. I got wets on. 1 or 2 others, very few others at this point had wets on that I seen.
I went back out with slicks. Oh yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
raining at that stage.
At this point, if you had slicks, you're a little bit faster.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, it was pretty slippery. By the time we got around to the back of the track, it was.
Yeah, now it's,
yeah,
it's starting to get there now, yeah.
Yeah. for about a lap, and then
Oh.
everyone started shooting off the track. And
Yeah. Was you up there, Hazy, in the background?
yeah, the wets were terrible for the first lap or two.
And lights are on as well. Gyro Racing's declared it now a wet track.
Dave's saying a possible PLC X2 for next season.
Oh, he's off. He's going to come back on safely. Bit of
Oh,
a slap there.
Ashley
be a
Hall said that he
danger.
took wets and loaded up the tank.
Yeah, I went straight into the pits and filled up and put wets on.
Yeah, it was a big dive into
right.
the pits.
Got away with that one.
Yeah, I wasn't going to continue on the slicks.
Nah.
So Hazy, yeah, you good move to put the slicks on, the wets on straight away.
Yep. Yeah, the call was made as I was going down pit lane.
Nice. Give me a yell next time.
You're more than welcome to jump in our Discord if you want. We don't mind
Oh,
having
thanks.
people who aren't team members in.
Any mate?
Yeah,
Is that a little off as well?
I wish I wet the wets instead of kept the dries on, slicks on.
Looks like Bruce. Oh, the track is getting very slippery now.
Yep, so
Even
they're
with the
all the
wets
guys
on, it
that are
was
still on
wet.
their slicks.
There
Yeah,
goes
it
Bruce.
wasn't nice even with the wet weathers on for the first 3 laps.
Yep.
Answer Pete Kelleher's question. There was a few. Boyce, he's backed right off now. These boys just trying to nurse these cars back to the pits. And of course, I came in at this stage. I hit wet tyres on my button, and when I got out of the pit lane, it was dry tyres. And when I got back around again later to go in and put dry tyres on again after doing exactly the same thing. So I literally
Oh no!
had to physically bring. Oh, I rolled backwards. I just rolled the car backwards and put it straight back on the jacks. So
Swapped them.
I
Oh,
could see
nice.
exactly what had happened. So didn't go out and try another lap.
Is it hailing at the moment?
Not
It's a lot
quite.
of wet crap all over the track.
Dave helped me earn a drive-through. So I think you're talking about Dave Baldock. He's such a nice bloke. And I got a feeling.
So Matt Day's in, Galley's in.
Yeah, I think quite a few in. Just trying to see what's going on around the track.
I think I just pipped Matt Day coming out of the pits here.
I think
Oh,
we
took him up
may
the
have a
outside.
car stopped on track somewhere. I'll work out. Might be Rob Williams, I think. Appear to be going anywhere. May have
Yeah,
a
he was
car.
moving, then he's just come to a stop.
Not sure what's going on there. Let's keep an eye on proceedings in the pit lane.
Once you got behind 3 cars, you just still whitewashed.
Oh yeah, it was hard.
Awesome.
Oh, it was scary.
It was awesome. Everyone's complaining, and Worrell just goes, "This is exactly what it's like in real life, you idiots. What do you expect?" It looks like we are going to be under safety car. has been called, I think. It's trying to work out who's stopped on track and where.
Pretty sure it was Robbie Williams.
Yeah, I think it's pretty sure Robbie Williams. He's still stationary where we had him before. So, safety car is out. And everyone scrambling back on dry tyres to the pits. Like, no, I'm not going that slow because there's a safety car. I'm about to show you what a safe race pace doesn't look like. Couldn't tell you, Will, but I know it was at least half a dozen. Oops. Then you bastard. That we're back on track. Stop, you bastard.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. You think you're going slow enough, and then next thing you slide off the corner.
And it's like, you know, you had a train behind you, so it's like, oh, geez, when am I going to get a gap here to come back on? I'll sneak back on. Now I'm going to dive across. And, yeah, more fun and games. So, race leader Joseph Grenshaw coming around. And a couple of cars getting waved past War Boys. As Zippy the Zeal has joined us. This is when we start talking about fuel. How are you, Zippy?
G'day, peoples. How you going? I just would like to say that I can't believe how he's been prosecuted and victimised when there's been no video evidence and proof. I just can't understand how people, a guy that's been in the royal vicinity for so many years, all his life, and he's now getting prosecuted like he is.
Well, his name is Andrew.
Is it, what, isn't this the Andrew Mountbatten Windsor's fan club?
Yes, and you're speaking to Jeffrey. How can we help you?
I've got the wrong page. Oh, sorry. Who am I speaking to?
Jeffrey.
Anyway, good call. Listening to it on the side, people. Well done. Yeah, just get make sure everyone out there in Split 4 gets ready for Andrew Johnstone to arrive in Split 4 next season. Can't wait. We're going to G up the committee very soon. Mark Doyle said he's already getting the process into place.
Ah, interesting.
Anyway, coming down to Split 3 tomorrow night. I'm actually in Melbourne at the moment talking to my legal department to see if I can reveal the first vet transgender driver.
Well, rumour has it, speaking of rumours, has it that a certain driver with a double Z initials may be racing for T26 next season?
No, I don't think so. I think they've got half the team in there, half the vets in there anyway, haven't they? They don't need it more. Anyway, I just thought I'd get in. Obviously, I've got the wrong page, so I'll have to go and search it again. Have a good call.
Thanks, Zippy.
Cheers, Zippy.
See you, mate.
Please, Zippy.
Oh, God.
Some big puddles forming now.
Yeah, they're just Bulldogs tears.
The only dry spot on the track is where there's a bridge. Oh no, there's another tiny spot there.
These boys here desperately rushing around to get onto the back of the pack. And you see that spray? Does get hard to see. Particularly when you go through a puddle.
Yeah, I don't think the safety car did us any favours. We weren't pushing enough water off the track, and by the time we went racing again, it was very slick.
Sure was.
Yep. Really slick.
Trying to avoid puddles, except it's just a continuous puddle down the entire straight.
Yeah, you know when you hit him on the inside.
Oh, cars everywhere.
My word.
Oh, he's picked up about 30 spots.
Wow. Yeah, no.
Didn't hit
And then
anybody.
readdresses the entire field.
Didn't hit
Wow.
anybody. And
Did he pull up and change his pants?
pretty much.
Brown gooch.
And it looks like we've got another lap under the safety car, I think. Like we do.
I could
Certainly was
imagine the
very,
language
very
would be coming
moist.
out of that rig.
Oh. No, that wasn't me exiting
Might
pit
almost
lane.
be questionable. Well, yeah, might be questionable whether that bloke was allowed out or not.
It's called a waiver, really.
Okay.
Right, while watching this,
It does
watching
look
this,
like.
let's have a quick look at what happened to Mr. Rivet back on lap 3 in the Chook Raffle Rewind. Nicely coming into the 130R. Carries it a little bit wide onto the green stuff. This opens the door up a little bit for Shannon Morgan. Comes around, starts to put the pressure on. And Bulldog in the background there, so we know what's about to happen. And Shan just clips the white line a little bit, gets on the brakes, thinks about going to the inside, just a little tap to the rear quarter, and another tap into the rear corner. The old first tap's a warning, second tap, you're off. Bye-bye. Anthony is off, and so is Shannon. And gets himself going again, and that's probably one of the reasons why he did get a drive through later on in the race. It probably wasn't his fault. Anyway, we are not green flag. We are getting ourselves going again very shortly. Going green at the end of this lap. So has race control made the call? We're going green at the end of the lap. If we have, why is Mr. Grenshaw weaving? Putting it out there.
Possibly an attempt to get some sort of heat in the tyres.
Possibly against the regulations.
It must have been a lack of grip then.
Lack of grip. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
So we have Grenshaw from Power, Robinson, Steve Vella in P4, Matty Day P5, Harris, Galley, Heath, Peck, Pattinson, Harvey, Boyce, O'Loughlin, Baxter, Slater, Galloway, Tennille, Wright, Baldock, and Morgan round out the top 20. This is about to get exciting in the wet. Putting it out there.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd describe it as exciting. Treacherous is up there.
And the safety car in the safe hands of Mr. Blake Warboys has decided to leave. He has gone. No super fancy livery on this car tonight. He is absolutely flying.
What, no Uber Eats?
No Uber Eats this week. Unfortunately, our regular Uber Eats driver is doing so well, he's gone to Bali for a holiday.
Oh,
Nice driving, Mr. Warboys.
Is that how much you pay the safety car driver?
Pretty much. Good help's hard to get these days. It's Joseph Grenshaw, for the first time in my vet's history, has control of the field on a safety car restart. I reckon the nerves would be going through. He'd be going through his head. I reckon he'd be nervous as, what do I do? When do I go? What's this thing falling from the sky? How much grip am I going to have in turn 1? These are all questions that are about to be answered. Gonna hold him. It's gonna hold him. He's gone. We are green flag racing. Good drum. Got a couple of car links out there on Powell. And look at the spray. We are losing cars in that spray. This is impressive. This is our first wet race in the Split 4 broadcast.
It's a bit of an unknown going into the first corner. as to how much grip we were going to have.
Very much unknown.
Looks like we're on the verge of being red flagged.
Dave Coleman's in race control. He'd be sitting there laughing at the moment, I reckon. You poor buggers. Keep going.
If it was Formula One, they'd be going, oh, yeah, might be time to stop.
Well, it's Formula One. Lando Norris would be crying because he hasn't put dry wets on. That's if it was Formula One. Memories of
Look at the
Sochi.
puddles.
I know. Just a little wet
Those
out
entire
there.
sections of fucking lake.
Just a little wet.
Bit of moist in there.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Patch.
Oh,
At this point, there was like 2 corners that you didn't slide across the entire apex of the corner and out to the other side.
Yeah.
where are you driving? You putting the wheel on the curb on the inside, were you?
No, just off it, but
No, you're going to be driving the go-kart lines. Not just off it. You need to be a good car width off it. Look at that. Where are we going again? Is there a car in there?
Let's follow those red lights.
Yeah, the rain lights aren't intense, is what they probably should be.
No.
And here we go. Let's get full noise now. Let's suck up some real spray.
looked like
I was,
Rob backed off there just so he could see.
I was pretty close up the back of Vaughan, and I had absolutely nothing I could see at all, and clipped him at one stage.
Oi. Oh, someone on the inside here.
Oh,
We're going to go 3 wide into the Casio
Faster.
triangle. That won't work. Bang.
oh no!
Bang. 3 don't go into 1, boys.
Yeah.
Could have told you that.
Wet.
And we jump back up. Mr. Grenshaw, he's doing rather well here. Lap 18.
So have all these guys, pitted. Have they done
Everyone,
their 2 stops?
everyone has done 2 stops except for Kurt Heath.
No, Joseph's done 1.
No, I've got Joseph down as 2.
He
What's he
took
started?
wets. He took wets straight away.
Okay.
At this point, he shouldn't have done his 2nd stop.
That's the case telling me he's had done 2, but anyway.
And at this point, I definitely have only done 1 as well.
I've done both of mine.
Okay, SDK's been funny tonight. I've definitely done both of mine.
Yeah, we chose wets on that first stop, so didn't have to go back in.
There we go. Mr. Robinson's only done 1. SDK playing funny buggers tonight.
With all them cars that are travelling close to each other, what's the driver's view like, John?
Let's just jump back on the great Mike Korolev. Go one behind Mr. Rivet. Go the old gyro view. It's pretty good. 2020 vision.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not bad.
That what people complaining about.
Yeah,
Not like
it definitely looked a lot worse in my driver's seat.
it's oh, okay, cockpit.
Same.
I reckon they clear it up a bit on the replay.
Actually, I want to just go find someone else first. Let's exchange cameras. See if I can find my man. Let's find my other man. Now I know where I'm going. Mr. Freya, the Leighton Larrick himself in the house. Big shout out to Darren. Sitting in P18. Teammate Bruce Galloway on the move. He's up into 12th. A little bit of spray there.
Just a bit.
I thought you wouldn't see out of a can of Aerogard. Oi!
Oh, the corner there.
Oh, hang on. Bruce is gone as well.
Oh.
Oi!
I reckon he was driving in his mirrors.
Oh, something's going on there.
10-pin bowling.
There's definitely a lot going on. Steve Vella looking to make a move on Vaughan Robinson. Going to get that done as well. Jump on with Vaughan.
Definitely.
Let's go to the roll bar. You can see plenty. Look at that.
Look at all the lakes across the entire track.
Look at that. I can see everything. I can see enough. Oh, he's got a bit deep in there, though. It's back under control. Nicely changing early, feathering it around. Oh, Vaughan, hang on to it, son. You can see plenty clear when he's facing out that way. I don't know what you boys are talking about. A few moves and shakers. Mr. Hayes up 19 spots. Like you're going to get the job done here. No car in front of him. Clear view. What's the problem?
That I was praying. At this point, praying that Vaughan found his brake and didn't clean me up.
Minor worries.
Because I know I was worried when I was right up behind any of the other cars that the brakes worked and I didn't just punt them.
There we go. Wipers work on Worrell's car. I can see where we're going. There's a big fence here. You brake now. You've got to learn to look sideways for your braking marks.
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't stay on the track.
Oh,
so
you can tell.
might have missed
You
the
can
mark
tell
there.
Dave started his motorsport career in rally, can't you?
Yeah.
It was pretty forgiving, that left-hander there, that it didn't flick a few more cars out.
Who was I supposed to jump to? Somewhere in this group. Here we go. Look at this coming down the straight line here. Then into the aptly named first corner. So everybody going left, going right, trying to find a little bit of clean space.
More vision. You were moving offline just so then you could see where the hell you were going.
Exactly. Racy trying to hang on to the back of McAndrews. Hayden doing really well. A nice little pack forming here. I was liking this. Sitting behind Boyce, watching these boys bunch up. Just coming up to the back of this with Boyce going, this might be all right.
As long as they don't do a traffic jam and block the whole track. I guess it's wet, so if they do have it coming together, they're going to fucking shoot off to the wall.
And what did you say?
Oh, dear.
And a bit of action up front. Michael Power has got past Steve Vella, I think. Steve Vella.
No, he was already in front of me.
Right.
But, I think this lap coming up, I think I almost take him out. Just no vision at all down the back straight.
Yeah, definitely not easy.
Yeah, if you go in car, it's there's not much to see at all, just white.
Yep. Start braking for turn 1 about 3 corners before.
Yeah, I hit that white line at one stage, and that wasn't nice.
Drop back here. Scotty Perez lost the spot. 2 cars off there. Going to go back to Steve. You see how the car in front hits that puddle, it just goes whoosh.
Yep. At this point, we're looking for a propeller and a fucking few, few rudders.
Helicopter would have been good. Try the
About using more high gears than lower gears.
Yeah, nice and easy on the throttle.
Yeah, you just short shift it.
Everyone changed their throttle map.
No,
Yeah.
I thought about it.
Yeah, I went
Went
way
straight
down.
to 1.
Yeah, went straight down to 1.
Yeah, so I think yeah, I get pretty close to power.
Then the 1 low more rear brake bias.
I think the end of the back straight, I think, was the big moment for me.
I know I saved on fuel.
Just a little.
Might have been the next lap.
Yep. Darren Freer said he went
8 to 4, yeah.
from 8 to 4. Dave Royals just come back out of the pits.
That's when I hit that white line there. Matty Day was putting some good pressure on me.
Definitely putting a lot of pressure on you. Back to Brendan McLean. Another one of the unhinged boys.
I think it was around now where I was hoping the rain was going to stop, and they went, it's going to get heavier from here on out.
Usually 100% is 100%.
Yeah, it's definitely the worst rain I've driven in.
Joseph said he wound his brakes back, but he left his map on 10. He always runs on 10.
Right. That's game. Look, Brendan's
That white line.
Yeah. Bang, that's a hard hit too.
That line.
That's a hard whack.
Did that
just
heal
keep going.
itself? Oh no.
I think he helped him stay on track then.
Yeah. Looks like his car's repaired itself.
Just a little. Definitely starting to settle into a wet race. Seeing some big movers and shakers up and down the order at the moment. Kurt Heath up 22 positions. Driving relatively well. Michael Powers up 15. Would this be a championship drive?
It was surprising he was so far down the line, so yeah, he's doing real good.
And Hazy, you're up 18, mate. Nothing to sneeze at.
No, I am a pit stop behind everyone else though, because they had to go in and change their tyres again. If they took enough fuel, they could run to the end. So
Ash Hall up 24.
Yeah, Ash up 24.
nice. Mike Koroloff up 20. Dale was even in there doing pretty good on 19 up.
Yeah, he's done pretty good too.
Yep. I think currently that's his highest position he's been running in.
He's doing all right there.
Brand new to iRacing this season. Started a couple of weeks before the season kicked off, so
Nice.
he's learning on the go.
Definite baptism of fire, this one. Another one off. Like Dave Galley.
Oh, yeah. Manages to hold his position.
Yeah, there was plenty of puddles close to the ripple strip.
Yeah.
Sort of paid to stay a little bit wide.
Hmm.
I like all the minor adjustments that everyone's making as the front keeps letting go.
Yeah. This one was a tricky one too. Just sort of kicked the car out. So you still had another pit stop to go, Hazy?
Yep. Yep.
Just fuel, no tyres.
Didn't have a good strategy. I was just trying to survive at this point. I didn't think I'd worn the tyres out, so
Yeah, you definitely don't want to put cold wets on again.
no. But I wasn't sure I had a button that turned the tyres off, so
Right.
I was trying to think of what to do in that regard too.
Yeah, your black box, you can just click through and switch them over.
Yeah, well, I run motion, so getting access to
right.
keyboard and mouse is very tricky.
It doesn't make it easy.
I got a media keyboard that's quite a ways away from me, and I wear seatbelts.
Right.
Far enough back. Good clear vision.
Yep.
Whoop, whoop,
Well,
whoop.
it's not turning.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
How does that feel in the motion rig when that happens, though? Like,
The impact wasn't great, but when the wheels caved in like that, the motion is absolutely terrible. The entire thing was almost jumping out of its sockets.
Oh, what a shame. So you must have hit the white line, possibly.
yeah.
No idea. I thought I'd do the same thing I did on the previous 20 odd laps.
Starting to get a little exciting here.
And Matty Day's putting some pressure on me. So at this stage, I wasn't sure if Joseph and Michael still at the pit. So they were doing really well. And Michael's making a little bit of ground up on Joseph. You just pray that the car in front of you doesn't stop.
Oh, speaking of stopping,
Yep, gave up on trying to limp it back to the pits. I remembered I'm carrying too many license points to be picking up any more license points and called it.
like DC called the safety car. So we are back under safety car conditions.
Was
that-
initially a little bummed, and then I was more relieved after that.
So
Safety-
power's in.
Yep, safety car on track. And while that's on track, let's have a look what happened to Braden on lap 19 on the Chook Raffle Rewind. And of course, vision a little bit impaired, probably hit that white line a little bit, and then all of a sudden, Galloway in front of him. Where do I go? Chooses the gravel. Probably a wise move. Gets himself back under control. Looking for the bitumen to probably pull it up a little bit better. Gets it onto the bitumen. And it's going. There's Bruce going sideways, now backing out of the circuit. Galloway looking to come back in. And hello, Mr. Morgan. Bang, straight into Galloway. Oh, that was huge. That was huge. And
Not so fun.
one more to have a quick look at while we're at it under safety car conditions. Let's have a look at Mr. Hayes on the Chook Raffle Rewind.
Oh, yeah, because I want to relive it.
Definitely coming down, down the straight. I was going to see if that white line is there. We did call the white line.
The brakes were on like 3 corners.
No white line at all.
Oh, my goodness.
That is just straight.
Wow.
And bits and pieces bounced off, bits and pieces bounced back on. And
On the brake, off the
nicely
brake, it didn't
reversed.
make a difference.
Gets himself going.
Yeah, it was crab walking.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Realizing the left wheel isn't attached at the top at this point.
Oh, dear.
And probably chose the smart thing.
Oh, no.
Yep. Hey, Dave, I need to get out of here. I'm going to hit someone and I'm going to gate some points. And Dave said, I accept your retirement. See you later, buddy.
Of course, 10 laps to go. Plenty to play for.
But anyone says that I just quit, I looped it 3 times before I went, you know what? It's not my night.
Yes, move. Did you still have a fast repair left?
I did, but by the time I towed and was at the back of the field, I went, you know what? Rain's fun and all, but I might just have an early night.
Score 8.5 from Brett Fisher, Hazy.
Nice.
Hate to think what the Russian judge gave you.
Grenshaw's in.
Grenshaw comes in. This
At
was
this point, I
was
wished I
interesting.
was-
Grenshaw in the lane, so obviously that's his second stop.
Yep. At this point, I wished I was driving the McLaren for the night. We might have had a bit more grip.
Could have. I did give him the wet setup this week. Give him the dry setup. That would have been funny. So we will go green at the end of this lap. That is the call from race control. And we will have a 10-lap dash to the finish. Anything can happen. Definitely will happen, potentially. Steve Vella leading from Matty Day. Kurt Heath, Mark of the Pecs, the better-looking Mark, apparently in P4. Sean Slater in P5, up 17 spots. Rob Baxter up 1 in 6th. Michael Power up 10 in 7. Down 6 in 8 is Dave Galloway. Dominic Tennille's up 2 in 9th. Up 6 in 10 is Vaughan Robinson. Darren Freer is in 11th, up 8. Up 28 spots is Ash Hall. Great drive from him. Up into 13th, up 8 spots is Anthony Rivet. Up 24 spots is Moses himself, Mike Coraliff in 14th. Up Scotty Perrins holds 15. Galloway is 16th, trying to fight his way back. Boyce sitting behind him in 17th. Van Ree behind them up 21 in 18th, and 12 in 19th is Dale Harvey, and Craigie Rose rounds out the top 10 in what will be a 10 top 20, sorry, what will be a 10 lap shootout. So looking forward to seeing how this one plays out. Whitfore have laughed at
Retirements so far.
quite a few retirements so far. In the retirements list, we have Michael Hayes, Pete Morris, Shane Patterson, Greg Shelton. There is a few on
Simon
the
Black.
train. And Simon Black, yes. And hopefully no red flag. What do you think this is, son? Formula One? Speaking of retirements, you'd probably say Dave Coleman retired before he began to. More tyre warming going on in the background there. It's interesting. Interesting.
Again, I don't think he's weaving. I think he's got a lack of grip.
Lack of grip. Okay.
We're
Every
on
time
it
he
out.
accelerates, the back kicks out.
And the
I
safety
don't know that
car.
Kurt's done his second stop, but he's doing well.
Safety car pulls away from the field. Just a little whitewash back there.
Bit wide.
Tell you what, the boy can drive. The Vela, what's your thoughts at this stage?
Try to keep it on track. I know Matty Day was putting a fair bit of pressure on me earlier, so that was my main concern, was just to hold me cool and yeah, try and stay in front, because I knew if he got in front, I wouldn't be able to keep up with him or see. So yeah, I didn't get away from him at the start as well as I thought. But the definitely the spray was keeping him off a little bit.
Definitely putting him a face full of spray at the moment, as we've just gone green flag racing. Great restart. Hitting the jump.
Ooh, lucky to survive the first corner then.
Yeah.
Definitely a bit going on back in there. I'll find somebody. I think I've missed it altogether.
Yeah, so you can see Matty's going really tight on the ripple strips where there was a lot of water.
I did miss a pass on lap 18 I was supposed to put up as well, so apologies for that.
Yeah, hopefully they'll redo this track and we have a lot less sitting water in the future. That would make it a little more enjoyable.
But it was great fun. So far.
Fun. It's been more fun for the ducks.
Yeah.
Any race is fun when you're sitting in number one.
Yeah, we haven't got the spray to contend with, but it's you're a bit of a pioneer going into the corner sometimes.
Yep.
Your brake markers are way off.
Yep, especially after a safety car and the puddles seem a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Got a bit of a traffic jam back here.
Yeah, that part wouldn't be fun, being 6 cars deep in a pack.
All lining up behind
Sliding
Scotty
around.
Perrins.
Spray him, Scotty. Blind him.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Reese Galloway, Glen Boyce, 2 of our main championship contenders. Oh, bit of traffic on the inside there.
Yeah, River dropped a few spots there.
Glen Boyce is there somewhere.
He's moving left and right, trying to find a bit of vision.
Here's Boyce.
He's putting some good pressure on.
A bit of pressure himself though, old Boyce.
Yeah.
Oh, that snapped. What
Good
a snap.
save. Nice save. He's come back pretty hard.
Hmm.
Definitely an exciting pack. Bit happening up behind Slater. Rob Baxter, that early strategy seems to be working out. He's up into 6.
Yeah, he's moving up there as well. Tucked right up behind Kurt Heath at the moment.
Yeah, they're both 22 and 18.
Yep. Kurt may or may not have another pit stop to go though.
Right.
Believe he does.
That might explain
Stage.
it.
So definitely a good battle starting to unfold up the front here.
Heck, he's put himself back on a podium position.
Can he stay there? That is the question.
Rob's under a bit of pressure now.
Yeah, there's definitely a couple of names you don't want in your rear view. Mick Powell's definitely one of them. He looks for every opportunity and normally gets them.
Yeah, a bit of battling going on here between Robinson, Perrins and Darren Freer.
That's some good racing there.
Yeah, I don't think those guys got the memo about it being raining. They're going for it.
A figment of your imagination, this wet stuff. Like, did you stop and just... Vaughan! Oh, get it under control, son.
I stopped. Did you not see how quickly I stopped?
Did you touch your forehead just to see if there was any moisture on it? Like, was your hair wet? It could be worse. You could have got a face full of kangaroo like they did at the 12 hour.
Oh, that was terrible, wasn't it?
Very bad, actually.
Was that true? He had a bit of a vomit as well?
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't pretty.
Visor up or down?
I believe it was up.
Yeah, I did see a photo of the helmet.
Yeah, that's not pretty.
Didn't look pretty. No.
Did you realise you were in front of Bulldog at this point, John, and think you better drop a few spots back so then you don't beat him in the cup?
No, at this stage I was sitting behind Boyce going, you know what, I'm happy to sit here behind Boyce. He's the man in the championship. I'll just sit back here and let him battle. He was having a good battle with Galloway before Vaughan dropped in between them. I just thought, yeah, you know what, I'll just sit here and just watch. I only had 2 incident points left as well, so I was like, I'll just behave myself and watch. No, compared to where I started, I'm happy to be where I am, and we'll just live with it that way.
I think Vaughan was about to follow that car into the pits then.
I think Vaughan knows where he's going at the moment. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Oh, no. Oh,
Yeah.
jinxed him.
I exceeded my
Oh, no.
Oh, sympathy.
and Vaughan came out of nowhere.
I think I exceeded my track limits.
Oh, okay, yep.
Yeah, he did. Good drive through, Scotty.
Yeah.
Well, you would have had one too then, John, wouldn't you?
I just got one
When
for
you
that.
got taken
yeah.
out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a undrivable car down the lane, and then had the joy of coming back around again and going down the lane. But it was good fun in the last couple of laps down with the boys down the back with a new set of wet tyres on that had warmed up. Anyway, the battle is still going on. Darren Freer, Elite and Larrikin trying to work his way through the group here.
Actually, Hall's up 30. Still
Paul is doing really, really well.
Whilst we were watching all that, Slater got in front of Pecky.
No.
That's what the
Go
leaderboard
Slats.
says.
Go Slats. It is a cracking drive.
He's done his 2, has he?
No idea.
So I believe they've Slats done his too. I believe everyone's done their 2 now.
Wow, 19 spots, that's great.
Hey, he's driving really well.
It's like the wet weather.
South Australian, he wouldn't know what the wet stuff is. Don't worry, Vaughan. As soon as I saw that you'd followed somebody else off onto the grass, it was pretty understandable. That rain's getting a little bit heavier there, coming into turn 1. Okay, another good little battle down the main straight.
White line.
Darren Freer, twitchy. Great car control there to pull that up.
Yeah.
Up 31 now. Final 5 laps. Korolev coming down the lane. And Ree down the lane for that second stop. We'll drive through. And going to drop back. Dale Harvey in 13th. Michael?
He's definitely got some wet weather skill.
Definitely. Pulling away from Dougie Wright here too, I think. Pulling away from Bulldog. Driving very, very well. Joseph Grenshaw in the
He's-
thick of the battle here too.
Yeah, now that we got to this point, it was a good move from Rob to do that early pit stop and get 2 done early.
Yep. Making it pay. Oh, Joseph! Hang on to it, son.
Come back around. Oh. I know we pick on Dave, but he did well then
Did
to
very well.
pull it up and not
he was
clean up
on
the back of the car.
On the spot again, though. Jeez, what do I say?
It's always there.
Got me on the spot.
But plenty of skill in pulling that up and avoiding him.
I remember too, a few of these boys have done a good 20 odd laps on wet tyres here. But they will wear, Braden O'Loughlin taking the rally route. They will wear a little bit. Not like like they do wear like normal tyres. See if he can get into the fight again. Oh, yeah, let it hang out.
What?
Giving him props and then he
Lachlan.
goes rallying.
Yep.
Oh, good save.
Yeah, hang on to that. That was good driving.
Yeah, Braden.
Anyone I think he's been listening in the Warrell about how to do rallying. Bruce Galloway accusing Darren Freer of having his son Tom driving.
Oh, close.
Little battle. Big power under a lot of pressure here.
No, if you want to go down that route, Bruce, then you've got to check who was actually in the safety car. Was it Bulldog or was it? Yeah, safety car driver. Did they switch?
Pretty sure it was Boyce.
Yeah, Boyce is driving Dave's car. He's doing a good job of making Dave look consistent to his normal driving.
Got Darren Freer up 11 spots, driving well here. Getting on the inside, get that free look. Going to move back underneath. Oh, see if we can see it this side, waiting for the big fence. There it is on the brakes.
Yeah, run that a laps to get something done. If you're going to make a move, you better do it.
Mickey Power in front of these boys. He's cleared out well and truly. Lap 33. Good championship drive. Dave Galley obviously getting a bit of a run down the lane. Must have an incident point or two. It's the only reason I think wide be in at this stage. Plus he's not fueled the car correctly. Aaron doing really well here. Out of fuel. There we go. Boyce letting us know what happened to Galley.
Oh, what a shame.
That is a shame. Driving very well at the moment. Was Boyce putting pressure on Galloway. That's where the championship's at. Fella up near the front, looking for a bag full of points as well. Matty Day.
I'm just praying that Matty doesn't put too much pressure on me.
Going on back there. Galloway. Well, that is Ash Hall, I think. Just lost 2 spots. Got to get that up and going again. He's up 29 spots. It's a great drive from Ash.
Sure is.
Rear, power. Oh, he's off. Oh, where's he going? He's got to pull that up. Up and spoon curve.
Good save.
Interesting to see how many drivers had to do a trip down the lane for incident points.
Yeah, I did. I know Worrell did. Maybe more than once. You keep talking, Hazy, and I'll get you an answer for your question.
Sounds good. So we're on the white flag lap, and plenty going on. The top two are cleared out a little bit from slats, but Matty Day's keeping Vela honest at the front there, sitting just a second
is.
off the back of him. Rob Baxter keeping it nice and tight behind Pecky, and Mick Power out there in fifth, just doing his own thing.
As Mick Power does. He is rolling around. Jump back up with Mr. Peck and Baxter. These guys fairly tightly battling.
Yep.
And that one.
You say Dale Harvey's doing well for a rookie in the series.
He's doing very well.
Intensely wet track. He's doing a great job.
Righto, in answer to your question, I can tell you Bruce Galloway did a trip. Oh, who's that running off? Bruce Galloway did a trip down the lane. Ashley Hall did a trip down the lane. That makes it even more impressive. Dale Harvey did a trip down the lane. O'Loughlin did a trip down the lane. Perrins did a trip down the lane. Crenshaw, Korolev, Williams, Heath, Shannon Morgan.
Wow.
Tim Vermey did 2. Van
That's a
Ree,
lot.
McLean, Logsdale, Darren Vermey did 2. Daniel Page did 2. Dave Worrell, I think, did 2. And that's it. So yeah, there's a few.
Wow.
That
That's
answers
a lot.
that answers that question.
We probably should have asked who didn't do a trip down the lane then.
Yeah. Short list.
So we'll be coming around for the final lap.
Yeah, final lap. Steve Vella under a bit of pressure here.
Yeah, plenty of fuel, and may help a little bit with a bit of extra weight in the back, but Matt was he was relentless. He continued to keep the pressure on.
Tucked right up in the spray there.
Yep, good battle for 1 and 2, and a good battle for 3 and 4.
Battles everywhere.
That rain did not stop.
Relentless.
Certainly didn't.
As you battle for 3 and 4.
That's right, I found seeds, the full tank. Gave it reasonably good grip to the back wheels.
Yeah, I think I had about 6 or 7 laps of fuel left. It did help a little bit, I think. I was probably being a little bit overcautious on this lap, thinking I don't want to throw it away.
No. And you are very cautious in the rain.
You can see Matt was pretty hungry, but he was driving smart as well. Didn't take any chances.
Yeah, chat's let us know 3, 4, and 5 are in a good battle. Yep, Rob's sitting there hoping that 3 and 4 battle it out, and he can move from 5 to 3.
Oh, they're close.
They're very close.
Yeah, Rob's going, come on, do something.
Yep. Oh, Pecky didn't get the drive out the corner.
No.
Now Rob's going to go, I've got to do something.
Uh-oh.
It's got the run.
He's got it.
Nice work, Mr. Baxter.
Hang on to it now.
Got to get
Nice.
it out. Oh, there we go. Big step out from Becky.
he's-
That's it. That's Eamon
he's
Hayes.
hit that water on the inside there.
Our leaders to be crossing the line.
No, not quite. 180 out. And across the line is Mr. Vella.
A bit of water on my brow.
Matt Day, Sean Slater. He's up 19 spots on the podium. That is an impressive drive.
Nice. Yeah, good drive.
Robbie Baxter gets home in P4. P5 is Mark Peck. P6 is Darren Freer. Glen Boyce. Oi, Boycey!
Oh no.
Oh, no!
Oh, what a shame.
Contact
Yeah, you
into
might-
Galloway. Oh, it's a championship contender.
Yeah, you might want to wait until they cross the line before you call the rest of the grid.
Yeah, just got to slow down.
Oh. It'll bounce around everywhere. Bruce is going to come across. I hope he didn't get too much of a slowdown. The Galloway Boyce to Neil.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Shaw up 30
that
spots in
white
the
line
top
again.
10.
Nice. Really good drive.
Well, that rounds the top 10 across the line. What a very, very interesting race. Might just start ourselves off with the bidding for the drive of the day. Any thoughts on that one, boys?
It'd be easy this week, wouldn't it? Slater's killed it.
You reckon Slats?
Up 19 spots.
Yeah.
Freer's up
Yeah.
13.
Yeah,
but
Slater and
yeah,
Hall, but Slater's Hall was up how many? 30.
30
30.
top
Yeah.
10, 20 to 3. That's pretty impressive, though.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Yeah, let's lock that in. Mr. Slater, you are the M1 Quality Used Cars Car of the Day. Congratulations on that one, Sean. You did drive very, very well. And that is a cracking effort in what has been probably described as a very, very wet race. I haven't seen what the final penalty sheet looks like, so we'll start with you, Steve, on the podium. Congratulations, mate. That is a great drive
Thank
from you.
Thanks. Bit of a surprise, but yeah, thanks to the other drivers too. They wasn't too many that held us up. They were all really good with the blue flags. Thanks to Matt for not being silly and taking any chances. I thank my sponsors. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
To Phoenix Driver Development, Laz and Rian and the other teammates. HRS, Triple Eight, Excavation, which is my business. Prestige Cinematography, Harmex Australia, DHF Tyres, RSW Graphics, Bubbles and Balloons, and Phoenix Driver Development. And for you guys as well for putting it all on.
Too easy. And of course, the man, I should have put that on your car. Sorry. Apologies for that. Man in P2, of course, is Matt Day. No stranger to the podium. Of course, representing the boys over at 266, putting the Zippy Zills where half of the league is at the moment. So you're not over there. You're obviously watching our broadcast. Congratulations to Matt. He's driving really well. Just a bummer he missed a few races early on. I think he'd be in the thick of the championship battle. Of course, the man, the myth, the legend, the South Australian champion in Sean Slater. This bloke proves that South Australians can drive, unlike you, Dave Baldock. And he has done very well to get himself on the podium for the great Henry James Racing, sponsored by Jinx Shifters. I think he'd like to thank all the boys at HJR, very old team, been around in iRacing for a long time. Sean is the ultimate rock up at 8:15 and go driver. So I think to rock up and race in the wet and do as well as he did tonight is a fair effort to him.
Yeah, good drive.
It is a sensational drive by him. And then as I start to wrap this broadcast up, don't forget that entries are open for current season 26 drivers. Details are in Discord. Entries are open for season 27. Get them in. I have a wait list of 12 or thereabouts. Quite a few people wanting to come and race with us. Yeah, so make sure you get your entry in. I don't want to see anybody miss out. It'll be a sad affair if you do. The other thing I just want to mention, of course, for those who know Darren Goosey, he's the guy who's done well over 250 races with us at Vets. He's the guy who holds the title of the most races. The great guy from Tokemwall in New South Wales. We just want to send our condolences out to Darren on the passing of his wife last week. Condolences, of course, is not just from me; it's from everyone in the league as well.
Yeah, condolences.
Our hearts and our prayers are in our hearts, and yeah, we're definitely thinking of you, Darren. Yeah, long life, long-term member of the league. So, absolute, yeah, we're all feeling for you. I've just been reminded I've got to do the championship points. Fun job, Hazy.
I was waiting for you to finish that part.
Dougie's already into it.
Yep.
So after 8 rounds of 2 drops, Glen Boyce is leading by 5 points. Bruce Galloway. 9 further points back is Steve Vella. 10 further points back is Michael Power. The top 4 for that podium is anybody's. Anybody with 2 to go. Don't forget, you can't drop the last round either. So it is going to be an absolute dogfight to the end. Further 30 points back is Braden O'Loughlin. Rob Baxter is a further 9 back. Dominic Tennille, the rookie, is sitting in 7th. Joseph Grenshaw in 8th. Matty Day is 9th. Mark Dial rounds out the top 10. Probably gave away a bag full of points last night. Not racing. He's trying to say something he had to work on his car. I'm hearing other rumours that he's scared of water. That's pretty much what
water?
Bulldog...
I don't know what water is.
And Bulldogs...
I heard they call him sugar because he melts when it rains.
And Bulldogs claiming that as chalking that one up as a win. So that's even more scary. Pagey in 11th, Pato in 12th, Hazy in 13th, Bulldog 14th, Korolev in 15th, Dougie Wright, Craigie Rose, Pete Morris, Robbie Williams and Shan Morgan round out the top 20. So definitely a lot to play for, a lot of single-digit numbers going down the list there. So it's going to get very interesting, I think, as we get into the finale of the season. As I said, the other one we've got to remember is, I talked about that. We've got that coming next week. We go to Party Town Central, Miami. Absolutely looking forward to seeing the Flamingos come out and play. Love my Miami Vice.
Oh, new track, new champion.
New track. Going to wear a white suit. White suit for the race. Definitely going to get into the Miami theme. It's going to be great. It's a new track. It's a sprint race, 150 Ks. Scotty Perrins, you've already done 100 laps around it, mate. Any thoughts on it? Take it. Scotty's got no thoughts on it. And of course,
I've done some laps in the GT4 there.
So, John, Mike was turned off.
No worries, Scotty. Yeah, what are your thoughts on Miami?
Very interesting.
Very interesting. That's an interesting description.
Yes. A lot of tight corners, tight hairpins.
Tight hairpins. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for that. I'm going to have to go do some practice. Can't just rock up and race this week. Okay, and want to give my usual shout out to Race Control. The boys did a cracking job last night across all splits.
Yeah, absolutely. Sure did.
And just also, if you are interested in doing race control next season, put your hand up because I know we've got a few boys coming out of race control back into racing. So, of course, the league runs on the fact that I need a minimum of 12 to be able to do 4 splits. If I don't have 12, then I may have to drop a split because I don't want to be in that situation.
Did you fill your committee spot you were chasing last week?
Still working on that. I've got to catch up with the other lads to make some decisions. I've got a couple of contenders in there. A couple of people put their hand forward, which I really appreciate. Yeah, it's got to square that one away still, but that's moving forward. Of course, like I said, busy time of the year for me work-wise, so if you can get your entries in extra early as well would be great. If I don't update the entry lists, etc., at the drop of a hat like I usually do, please don't get upset. I will get back to you if you do send me a message. Not doing it every couple of hours like I usually do. Want to thank the boys here in the chat with me. I want to thank everybody out in Discord. Of course, a big thank you to Steve Vella coming in, Scotty Perrins, Michael Hayes, and the Godfather himself, Mr. Mark Dial. And
Thanks, Sean.
it is always good having a room full of people for the Chook call. And a huge shout out again to Brenton Hobson putting together my little entertainment piece with the great and one and only Mike Korolev and Peter Baxter. Great to see those guys enjoying the sunshine up at Bathurst over the weekend. What I've read and heard sounds like they've had a great time up there. I know myself, looking forward to the 6 hour. Great place. It is really the mecca of motorsport. You ever get the chance, if you haven't been, hey, put it on the bucket list and get there. It's definitely something you need to tick off. Trying to think of other things I need to thank. Got to thank Reggie James, of course. Keep doing those graphics. He does a sensational job. Working on a couple of other little projects for us in the background as well, which will come out at the end of season 28.
Yep, a couple for me too. So thanks for that, Reg.
That's right. If you are looking for team merchandise or league merchandise, don't forget Reg has got the channel there available. So if you want to buy yourself a Vets hoodie now that we're starting to look like getting into the cooler seasons again, the heat's almost behind us. Or if you're looking for it's a really cool t-shirt, or if you're looking for team apparel, reach out to Reg James. The link is in the merchandise Discord. Make sure you go and do that one. And there's been no apologies on Discord, so I can't get upset at people not being upset about apologies. So yeah, it was quite funny. This last night, I had somebody come into my Discord channel to apologise. I was looking for to apologise, and like both apologised to each other at the same time. It was quite funny. No seriousness. Yeah. Like I said, this league runs on a good community. We all get in, we pitch in, we have fun. Don't like it, don't have to be part of it. Simple as that. You can vote with your feet. No point getting in Discord and complaining and moaning. We've got a rule set. We work to that rule set. Simple as that. If you're going to complain about our rule set, come to me with a full rule set of suggestions. Write it out, document it out, give me the graphics, give me everything else. We'll take it away and look at it, but just don't say the rules are shit. A lot of people put a lot of effort to get it to where it is over a long period of time. Simple as that, really.
I can definitely say I'm enjoying my racing again. It's great.
That's good, Steve. That's good. That's one of the worries when we bring people down, that they throw the toys out of the cot because they've been dropped down a split. But no, you've come down, mate. You've put your nose down. You've tackled, had some tough races as well. You haven't had it all your own way.
Yeah.
Putting in 10 rounds
right.
and then heading back up.
You're definitely right with the apologies. They do go a long way. I've had quite a few apologies come through, and you do get your nose out of joint when it happens. But the apology definitely makes up for it.
And I mean, everyone thinks us Split 4 boys are a bunch of spuds because they just look at Bulldog, but one
bad apple.
He is beating me by quite a few points again. So, I really got myself to blame for that. I might wrap the broadcast up there. again, a huge thank you to everyone out there in Discord. Still 20 of you guys listening to us waffle on, which is pretty scary. Yeah, on that note, we'll wrap this one up and we will see. Just a reminder, we'll be back next Friday night and the following weekend.
Hopefully the sun's out.
Yeah, sun's out. Sun's out. I can guarantee the sun's out for the next 2 rounds. How's that? Make you happy?
Sun's out, guns out.
Yeah.
Headed to Miami.
Yeah, just a reminder, next Friday night, and then the round 10 broadcast at this stage will be the Monday night. Apologies for the lateness of that one, but that's got to do with the Grand Prix. Unfortunately, if you can put that back a week, it would have been beautiful and would have worked well. On that note, we'll wrap this up, and I'll say again to everybody, thank you very much for watching. Thanks, boys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Introducing the RaceKraft PT1 custom-built full chassis racing simulator. The design project, codenamed The Cage, an 80/40 extrusion chassis sitting on top of a Sigma Integrale DK2 Plus 4-point full motion actuator system. No compromises in the cockpit of the PT1 simulator. To maximize the experience, we start with the 49-inch ultra-wide monitor for the greatest field of view in a small footprint of the simulator, down to the SimuCube wheelbase that's tucked up and behind the monitors with SimCore extensions to get things out of the driving area. Everything is connected to a Cube Controls GTX steering wheel with the built-in dash and all the extra button functions available at your fingertips. Driving through the Raceworks S1 pedals, the potentiometer throttle and the 2 hydraulic pedals for brake and clutch ensures you maximize the feel underfoot, and seating yourself into an OMP HTER bucket racing seat with OMP belts connected to a G-belt tensioner to provide that extra feeling and the heightened experience while you're driving. Additional interfaces and accessories in the PT1, we have twin butt kickers, one on either side of the OMP seat, as well as a Jinx sequential shifter, the SimPush Race Logic timer to the left-hand side, a RaceKraft built-in WinSim kit with Philips Hue lighting and a built-in soundbar, plus the OMP side net to finish off the experience in the PT1. The RaceKraft PT1, build number 1, the ultimate in sim racing experience, combining the best products in the market with the passionate, no compromise approach that goes beyond racing simulation. Yeah, we're working.